on my rock.
I'm really excited about this project today. I got my bro Thosh.collins, someone I've known for many years.
Yeah.
OG B-boy,
Yeah.
A leader in not just Indigenous wellness, but I think just wellness in general. Someone I really look up to, and he's kind enough to take me through one of his patented Mother Earth Gym workouts that he's been, spreading awareness for a number of years. So we're gonna try it today. Where are we at?
We're on the Salt River Res right here. We're entering right there. As you can see, it says no trespassing, no dumping. Salt River tribal members only. Hear that, non-natives?
Hear that? Just let you know. So right now we're just heading up to Thosh's reservation, Salt River, located in Arizona, and he's taking us to the spot where we're gonna film.
A lot of times I'll see deer bedded in those valleys, or something. I'm looking real quick. I'm just curious.
Oh, what do you guys call them down here?
Gavio.
So we're just heading up to the location where we're going to be filming the workout, and I actually forgot the mic, so Thosh was nice enough to run back. I would have ran back, but I was going to stay here and chill. I'm tired.
Wash the bag.
It's really good. Yeah. This medicine right here, and we call it goob gum. Goob gum. The non-natives call it Mormon tea.
Mormon tea.
It's because the Mormons picked it, because they learned it from the natives.
Yeah.
Right now we're on the Salt River Reservation right here. This is one of our cherished and sacred places. This area we call Svug Dwag, Red Mountain. And Red Mountain shows up in our creation stories. We got songs about this place. And from my travels around Native country, I've been traveling Native country, both US and Canada, for like the past 20 years. And I talked to a lot of knowledge keepers and elders, and I would ask them questions about how their people would strengthen themselves, in particular warriors and such. And they talked, of course, about their indigenous games and things, but they talk about various things where warriors would use rocks. They would run up hills with rocks to improve their endurance. Some nations talk about how their warriors would put water in their mouth, and they carry a rock uphill, so they're only happy to have to breathe in your nose. And it's a really good way to build I think both anaerobic and aerobic endurance. And when we talk about the land as Native people strengthens us, well, this is another way we can have a more contemporary hybrid approach to strengthening ourselves from the land. So the Earth Gym, you take what you know from functional fitness, you take what you know from 7 basic movements, right? Pushing, pulling, squatting, lunging, rotating your gait, hip hinging. You take all those knowledge that you learned from exercise science, and we take it out on the land. What can we do on the land,
Hey everybody, just a quick reminder, if you like this kind of content, please stop, like, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out the channel, and you'll get notifications for more content just like this.
So this is the first area we're going to use, and part of the circuit right here, we're going to do a pull up on this ledge. Then we're going to have these rocks over here. We're going to do like a front rock squat, and then we're going to do just a pushing motion on those rocks. But before that, we're going to do like a little dynamic warm up, just something real simple and easy. And of course, everybody's at a different level, so people should change the repetition or timing to adjust, however it can meet their level of readiness. So we'll just start off real simple. You might just start off simple with some movements like this. Maybe someone doesn't know yet, how to do dynamic warm up. Just starting off like this and taking in breath in your nose and your mouth. And this kind of goes into what I was talking about before about, you're just honoring your body, you're honoring the land you're standing upon, you're giving thanks that the sun is here, that the sun decided to come up this morning over the horizons and bring blessings, and you're just kind of thinking about those things and giving thanks for your body. I'm glad I can move my arms here, and I starting down here with our foot and just kind of moving around right here, and I'm just going kind of quicker for time purposes. Bring up your knees. Some people need more time in their knees, to warm up. And so for me, I need to get blood going. So those are get my knees, nice and warmed up, but also warming up my hips right here and trying to elongate my spine. And reach over. I might go over here and just quickly sway a little bit, let my head hang, and I'm kind of decompress that spine a little bit.
This is where
and maybe we do some pivoting from the ground up, and let your spine rotate, let your arms swing. Good. I might come down here to this movement, arm circle behind me. Just alternating. Big breath. Now stand, bringing up those hands and then twisting, rotating to your left, and then go ahead and lunge, reach back. Go ahead and just alternate. Good. Just a few basic push-ups right here.
Yeah.
For people that have a hard time pushing their body weight off the ground, they can work on the eccentric movement, just counting down to 5 right here, and then resetting to the top.
Yeah.
And then resetting from right here if they can't push their body weight up. That's a good way to work. But for everyone else, go ahead and do push 5 to 10 easy ones. Big breath. Big breath on the way down, big breath on the way out. Good. So the first circuit right here is we're gonna start with a front rock squat right here. And so we're picking it up off the ground. And there's a number of ways to hold it. If it's a really big boulder right here, the bear hug, or it can be right here like a goblet squat. And we're just gonna do a front squat with that. And we're gonna do it could be repetitions, or people can go for timing, we can do, it depends on the size of the rock and the athletic level. And so if you wanna go for strength endurance and it's a lighter weight, then you're gonna do more higher repetition, So anywhere between 5 to 20 repetitions with this front rock squat. Put it down, take a moment, catch your breath, 5-10 seconds, and then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna come to this ledge, and then we're gonna do pull-ups right here. And again, that should be I would say 70 to 80% difficulty. So anywhere between 8 to 15, repetitions. Drop down from there, catch your breath, and then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna do a push-up on this rock right here. And that could be, once again, anywhere between 8 to 20 repetitions, depending on your level. People can go for timing, how many reps can they do in 20 seconds? How many reps can they do in 30 seconds? And for people who are unable to push their body weight, once again, they can just work on the eccentric movement. So starting here and counting down to 5 or 10, and then stopping.
Even just with your knees.
Right.
Yeah.
And then resetting, and then working. So that's what we're gonna do right here. Big breath and get up. Yep, there you go. And even up here if it's more comfortable. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're gonna come over here from 5 to 10, big breath in. Big breath. Big exhale, stuck in there right there. Get up there, there you go. Good. Nice, working that grip, that core, there you go. Right there, that's good right there. Drop it down. And then we're gonna come over here, gather your breath. Big breath.
My hands hurt.
The rock, is a different texture.
Yeah.
It's uneven. Your grip strength is getting challenged. That's why, again, the Earth Gym is cool like that, It's
I love that.
more of a challenge.
And that discomfort, you got to push through it.
Yep, same thing with this too. Bang out anywhere between 8 to 15 reps on the rock. You can go for explosiveness, or you can just go at a steady pace. We're gonna go a push-up. Remember?
Push up? Okay, yeah.
Big breath. There you go, nice. And then so you would do this circuit right here, rest anywhere between 1 to 2 minutes, and then bang it out at least 1 or 2 more times depending on your time you have available or your athletic ability.
Nice. Okay, wicked, man.
The next circuit right here, we're gonna use this incline hill. We got a bit of an incline rock. We're gonna bear crawl up it and bear crawl down, and then we're gonna, once we get back down here, we're gonna do like what they call Russian twist seated. You can have a rock, or people can just use their hands, their body weight if they don't got access to a rock. And then we're gonna get a rock and we're gonna do a alternating lunge, some sort of lunge variation. And what I said earlier about the Earth Gym is awesome, because a lot of times it's like whatever earth setting you're at, whatever landscape you're at, will dictate how you train. And so like I said, the land everywhere you go has something to offer, and in this case right here, that's what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and use this incline. So bear crawling is hard as it is on a flat surface, but going up, you know, is gonna be a little bit more of an added challenge. And even going down, even going backwards down, that's also like a challenge as well. Like your nervous system is working and your proprioceptional awareness is working. It's a really basic form of agility that I think all people should learn how to do is crawling on all fours. You never know when you're gonna need to be able to do that, no matter what age and what size you are. And if you don't have access to a hill, you know, or a mountain to do that, even just flat surface, keep it flat, and you might go more distance, maybe 20 yards down, 20 yards backwards, 20 yards back up, 20 yards back down, and then move on to the next set. So you saw the last set, it was anywhere between 5 to 10 seconds in between each workout. So that's what we're gonna do right here again. And James, we're just crawling up to like right here. Okay. We're not going all the way to the top. Okay. Just go up right here and then backwards.
Back down.
Okay. These little obstacles to get over. Now lower body's feeling it. Okay, going back down. Again, your lower body's still working, going downwards.
Yeah, it is. This is a good surface too.
Then we're gonna go right into the Russian twist down here.
Feeling pretty deadly, man. It's actually amazing the way you feel like working out, like out in Mother Earth. Honestly, just the energy you get from the land. Like, I don't know, sometimes I get really unmotivated being in a gym, like a gym setting. So like being out here just gives you a whole, like another feeling of like gratefulness to be able to move and like be in such a beautiful place. So yeah, feeling good.
So the next we're gonna do what they call Russian twist. You can also change that to whatever native you are. Autumn twist, we'll say. Yeah. Get a rock not too heavy, and you could do the seated where your heels are on the ground, where you're stable, or if you're, you know, a little bit more advanced, you can have your heels elevated. So you're just rotating. Big breath. Right there. Yeah. So then again, if people, you know, if that's hard, just keep your heels on the ground and twist. And if you don't have a rock, or if you can't find one that's small enough, just use your hands, cup your hands right here, and just really twist, rotate. You want to focus on that core, that rotation in your spine.
Yeah.
Ready? Yep. And the third exercise in this second circuit, we're going to go to a rock alternating lunge. There's a lot of variations that people can do, but what we're going to do is this one is I'll come here and now back into this position. It's kind of like a clean or rack, and I'm just going to go down. Big breath, big breath up, big breath in. Anywhere between 12 to 18 total, back and forth. There's a lot of variations you can do with this, but we're just going to keep it simple. Hold it right here and just
Different size rocks too.
Yeah,
right?
different size rocks depending on your level of ability. Maybe you don't even need a rock. Maybe you're just good with body weight and you're here.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Let's get it.
This one's a good one. Hands. This is functional movement hands right here. There's some movement in there.
So even just a couple of sets, right? Like you're feeling it, and what that is too is like the brain, as I mentioned earlier, the nervous system is constantly trying to adapt to these uneven surfaces. You know, it's trying to adapt to like when you pick up a rock and you're on this surface, and when you do a lunge or a squat, like you're off balance, and the body's trying to adjust, and your brain, you know, consumes a lot of energy at rest even. So, you know, I think that's why too, it's also a little bit more fatiguing, and you get gas quicker out here doing these movements, because once again, the body's not really used to it, so the brain is taking up energy. So I think that's why you get out here and you're like, oh man, if I was in the gym doing front squats or Bulgarian split squats with 2 dumbbells, you know, I wouldn't be as gassed.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I'm like,
Yeah.
even just one set, I'm like feeling pretty good. So,
Yeah.
Everybody, thanks for watching and being here today. If you like this kind of content, I'm gonna add Thosh's links in the description. Go there, follow him, follow his journey. He posts a lot of really amazing stuff like this. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, it's good.
Had a good time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit in a cold shower now and relax.
For real. Yeah.
But thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, it's good.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Woo!